Okay, here I am in the bathroom, and as you can see, my father tried to paint the door with some aerosol can with gray paint, and I finished spraying this. But he told me, well, here I put a bag and a tape and everything to protect the handle, but here there was a super glue stuff here. I tried to remove the super glue. In Mexico it's called kola loka, and it's very 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 expensive. I'm sorry, I'm checking my hands because he's not focusing. And here it was. So it was almost 20 years or more. It's called kola loka. So you can, when we were kids, we couldn't open our hands when that stuff came in contact with our skin. So I tried to remove it, and obviously there's some residues left, but okay, I'm going to show you how I managed to clean it. So first of all, what is the paint that I use? I use Ace Premium Enamel Light Gray. I find this Ace Home Center is like $3, $4, and it's a very very nice paint. It's very dries very fast, and I usually I took 2 cans for the both sides, but when I came to paint this side of the door, I ran out of paint, so I went and bought this. This Aerocomex paint is the same color, but I have to say that it's not the same quality. It's an acrylic paint, aerosol paint, or as some of you say, graffiti paint. But no, it bleeds like crazy. So if you have to choose one, well, if I have to choose one, I will choose the Ace one because it's very 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 good. So I have the task to remove these stickers, and my father bought this to me. For me is the glue gun. As you all know, glue gun works well for some superficial stuff, and I tried to put it in here in several parts where there was like these marks of the super glue with the paper, and it was very thick, and it was more than 20 years, and I just used a little bit of glue gun, and I couldn't remove any of it. But someone told me that I could use a hair dryer, but no, it didn't work. So I went to pick up my very lovely a heat gun. It's a Wagner heat gun. Actually, I bought this like 2 years ago, and it's a second-hand heat gun that someone from my states was selling, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna buy it because a new one is very expensive, and I don't know why I bought it. I suppose that I was trying to make an experiment, but I apply heat to the place with the glue gun, and then I tried to scrub with a spatula. No, it didn't work. So then I tried to scrub it with a knife, and it came off so easily that I was like, wow. Of course, there was some like painting, like stains, but with the aerosol spray can, it was very easy to cover. So I paint the door, but then in here, when I went out, and I found that when I was spraying this part, some of the particles of the paint were covering this handle that was unprotected. So what I did, I grabbed some acetone, pure acetone, and I cleaned this mess. And also the mess my father made here, and here, and all over this. I don't know how he managed to excuse the pee, to manage to get paint all over the place. But at the end I cleaned all the mess with pure acetone, and it was very easy. But when I came to look at the floor, and I was like, okay, I'm going to try it with some this is not like a flat thing, it's like a porous surface, so it's not as flat or as slippery as the walls. These tiles are like very porous, so I couldn't get to put any of the apple cider vinegar, a hot apple cider vinegar or acetone, or I couldn't. So I'm going to use next time. I'm going to use some thinner for clean this mess that I didn't do, but I have to clean, and hopefully it will clean this mess and it will not affect this area, because some people say it won't, some people say it will, but I will try to find some thinner that is not as thick or is not like a pure thinner, so I can clean.